impact have you seen from the slowdown, not just in Thailand, but pretty much the rest of Asia?
Of course, just like everybody know, the slowdown because of the trade war and everything, but it's happened to everybody, right? We slow down on our launching. When you say that we launched 16 projects, 10 of them are housing project, which is non-foreign buyer. Only 6 will be foreign buyer category, which is a condominiums. Okay, and out of that 6, we expect only about maybe 20%. So actually, the number is not very significant for us in terms of a company-wise, but of course, the slowdown of economy as a whole have some certain impact on Sansiri.
So 20% slowdown for now, given that the slowdown is expected and there could even be a global recession, what's the projection for the next 2-3 years perhaps?
If you think about it, Thailand is in a pretty good position. Okay, we are not at war with anybody, the trade war. We are a small country that people are looking at, it's a good country to visit, good country to use as a hub for investment, as a hub for industrial production. And some people already move here to curb the impact for their business, whether it's a production and even for their living. Because if you bring in the production, you must invest in the residential for their worker also.
So you're saying no worse than 20% slowdown even next year?
Of course there'll be a slowdown. Of course,
30%, 40%?
No, you can't really say that because it depends on the category of the product itself. 20% slowdown, maybe. Out of the 20% we can sell, okay? Half of it have to sell to the Thai anyway. Okay, our condominium, half of it have to sell to the Thai. So actually it's very small amount that will be impacting us, okay? But of course it will impact. I'm not saying it's not, okay? But take a look at this way. As foreign buyer, maybe it's a good time to buy. The last 5 years, the Thai property market have gone up, okay? People who buy 5 years ago make a lot of money, okay? Coupled with that, they already make money on the currency appreciation. It's almost 10%. Actually, they make 10 plus 20. Actually, they already make a lot of money already. Okay, of course, risk appetite come with a return that's more exceptional.
You talk about how 50% will be local buyers, the other 50 foreign buyers, most of whom are Chinese. We have a slowdown in China, and we have a very strong baht, especially versus the yuan.
Right.
How closely are you looking at the yuan? What kind of impact?
You think about it. 50% can be sold to the foreign buyer, but we never sell 50%. It's almost just half, or even less than that, the foreign buyer. It's 50, and half of the 50 is 25%, and half of that, maybe 30% of that is Chinese.
But are the Chinese buying the way they used to?
Of course, they are more cautious.
Is the weaker yuan impacting demand?
Of course. Everybody have to be more cautious with their money, right? When you see the slowdown, everybody have a precautious attitude toward investment, especially large purchase item, okay, including the Chinese. But of course, just like I said, in the way, when Thailand is a country that they are looking for to investment in other industry, the real estate have to be come into play also, okay? So in the way, if they come invest in Thailand, whether it's infrastructure, EEC, or whatever, the mega project that we are doing, they still have to buy residential for the worker. Okay, in a way, we still benefit from because the government have a long-term plans in doing infrastructure project. Okay, this maybe we are lucky. Okay, but that's
Kun Apichart, would it make more sense for you to be looking outside Thailand for growth now? You're now in the U.S. market, for instance. Is that becoming a more important market for you?
Actually, we increased our stake in the Standard Hotel Management Company. Okay, right now we have 6 hotels that we manage in the United States, but we just opened one in London, very successful, and I hope you can come and visit us. And we're going to open one in Maldives in November. Right now, our team right now is going over there, doing a lot of things. And we are projecting we're going to have 25 more open, whether it's Paris, Lisbon, to name a few, and many of them in Europe and a lot of them in Asia. Because we think the engine still going to be in Asia, right? So in a way, we are poised to do more of investment around Asia. Still.
Can you quantify the kind of investment that's likely to...
Actually, we are a management company. We are like Marriott. We are like, but we call it Standard, right? International. And we present the public with a lifestyle, with a little more different approach.
Which markets, though, could Apichart will drive growth going forward?
I think it's young and up and coming, and people who crave the lifestyle, the different kind of lifestyle.
What's the biggest concern for you right now? We have, potentially a recession coming up. We have sentiment being impacted. People pulling money out of Thailand, for instance, as well. What's the biggest worry for you?
In a way, I'm a half full kind of person. Okay, I see this as an opportunity to build something and waiting for the comeback of the economies. When the economy go down, more volatility, the more money you can make, okay, in the long run. Of course, you can't say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to lose money. That's not the point. The point is you have to look forward and see the projection of what's going to happen in the future if it comes back, okay. When the economy is better, but right now, how cheap can I get it? How better I can get the service? And how much less I can pay right now, right? So it's a cost now. But of course, the less cost. Because the economy is down, everybody is worrying, so we can squeeze everybody else.